Hey guys, Cam here. Today we're going to review the FreezeLife M800 mineral reverse osmosis system. You guys probably know we use distilled water in the lab, and I've been using distilled water for coffee, everything. However, distilled water removes all the minerals. And when you make coffee, it tastes a little bit weird. But this one only remove the bad things from water, keep and infuse the calcium, zinc, and basically you are drinking mineral water. Also, make a gallon of distilled water takes 3-4 hours. But this model, you can make up to 900 gallons per day. We're going to install this in the lab, so distilled water for the printers and mineral water for daily drinking. Here's the final result, and I'm going to show you how I did it. All the parts are clear marked and documented. You have a overall view of how the whole thing set up is, and then you have a detailed instruction for how to install it. This is a tank-free RO system. There's no bulky storage tank under the sink. However, there's optional mini water tank. And I don't have this mini water tank, but see how tiny it is. The M800 is powered entirely by water pressure. There's no electric pump running, which means there's no electricity usage, there's no operating noise, and there are fewer components that can fail over time. The owner's manual gives you the warranty, the part list, installation, and maintenance tips. So make sure that you keep this owner's manual. The tank itself is 14 by 5 by 19. Make sure you plan your room before you install it. The first stage filter is going to last about 12 months, and the second stage about 2 years, and third stage about 12 months. It's not that expensive, consider how much water you can filter. Here it says rated 600 to 900 gallons per day. The first stage filter is like $20 on Amazon. Consider this. This is not just a reversible osmosis. It also reinfuses essential minerals such as like calcium, magnesium, and zinc, and creating a mineral balanced water similar to major mineral water brand. So basically, you're drinking stored mineral water quality, and 600 gallons a day for a whole year, and the filter costs like almost like nothing. We plan to put it right here next to where we make coffee. Because the FreezeLife is so slick, so we decide to upgrade the countertop a little bit. We make some epoxy and we pour it on the countertop. Because it will work with ink, so we select the black to be the main color. And before the epoxy is set, and we add some touch of metal flakes. The epoxy is going to set in 10-12 hours. So we just did it today, and tomorrow is going to be ready for us. And how about that? Ready? My coffee pot is ready. First, we're going to turn it on, so you just press and hold those two buttons. It's a touch button. You don't have anything push in, just put your finger there, which it doesn't turn on. We need to charge it. And remove this cap on the top, and it's a USB-C plug. Okay, charged. You need to hold for 4 seconds. So maybe first time I didn't hold it long enough. That is fully charged. 4 seconds. There we go. So we press again to turn down. We're not going to mount the tanks. We're going to just sit in the back of the counter. So our next step will be attach this tube. And it's nice for them to including the Teflon tape with their product. And for this T connector, you put in the middle of the T. And on the faucet, we're going to disconnect the cold water. Do not put it on the hot water, put it on the cold water. Before you install the T, make sure that you put the black washer into the nut before you put it down. You need that washer. Now we can reconnect the faucet. If one valve is half-inch, they also have an adapter here. And for the wastewater going back to your sink, I will drill a 1/4-inch hole on the pipe. And then I will use a drill bit as a guide, just to make sure the hole on the black bracket match the hole on the pipe. And now I take the red tube and push it in. It's soft lock. And now we cut the red tube to the length we want. And this red tube to the port that has a red dot on it. If your counter doesn't have a hole ready, you'll need to drill a 1/2-inch hole. Put a base and the black washer, one black washer on the faucet. And put a second washer and the nut from the bottom. And those blue spacers just prevent the white nuts go inside it, so the tube gets released by accident. So if we push the tube in the connector and then we drag it out and see the space there, to prevent the tube get removed, you want to put a spacer in that gap. Now we can insert the connector to the faucet and turn the water on. I will throw out the first few liters, just be safe. After the first few liters, the air bubbles gone and the whole thing is super quiet. You don't even notice it exists. Alright, that's my whole journey to install this FreezeLife M800 system. And it's super easy to install and I'll be enjoyed years after years. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit us at bchtechnologies.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers!